welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. Well, the last meeting in this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they've played since 2011. Juiced-up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. Final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And, man, last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Manning. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out in the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one is brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun. One of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
completion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Manning. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. Spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain. Good throw by the quarterback.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Trying to convert with a sneak. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Moss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. That pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Using his legs here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll hand it off. Lights off the defender. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great execution here by the quarterback to pick up the first down and valuable yards. And tell you, one thing about these Texas A&M quarterbacks is they have the ability to throw, but also over the years, also have the ability to run and hurt you.
Looking for some space. It's Moss. Running with purpose. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Breaks in open space.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll run it to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target that time. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the right here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Owens. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First time here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense operating from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a run to the left. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 and 21.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up a critical third down play. To the air, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we headed to overtime? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Increasing out motion from the offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff in a single back formation. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. The ball handed off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. He got it. This time knocks it right in for the win. Well, for based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked makes up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.